I started a road to the show on legend difficulty with the most impossibly difficult slider set. So really, you could call this the most realistic road to the show can get. But we made it through the prospect showcase, somehow managed to get drafted by the Reds. We made our AA debut, and maybe most shockingly, we actually got a hit in that debut. Now today I think is where we're really gonna start feeling the challenge, because we're getting into the thick of it. We're getting started on this minor league grind. And I'm kind of hoping I can get through this first month of the season because I want to see what our numbers look like after a month. Now, real quick, I want to talk about one very slight change that I made, because I was just going to turn off fielding because I figure nothing about the fielding is any extra difficult like the hitting and pitching is going to be. And that would just help us get through things quicker. But then I noticed this setting that I missed. Player lock infield reaction. I didn't even know this setting was a thing, but by default, it's on assist where it says there's a brief slowdown when the bat makes contact with the ball, and it provides slightly more time to prepare for the play. So if we turn this off, I think that fits in perfectly with what we're doing. Our first start on the mound looks like it's going to be Wednesday the 10th. So until then, we'll have some shortstop to play. We'll get some at bats in. We're batting third again for game 2. Let's go disappoint the manager. Now, if I'm being totally honest, I recorded that first episode like a month ago, and I've been sitting on the footage, hadn't edited it. And me bringing that up is totally just to make the excuse that it might take me a minute to get used to this again. Dude, this is already... I'm having trouble seeing with the batter's eye. That slider had such a sharp break and it was on me before I didn't even swing. I got 3 breaking pitches over the plate and I didn't swing the bat. Oh my god, dude, I think I was late on that, and that was a changeup right over the... Oh my god, and then 92 looks like an outlier fastball. All right, well, they are putting me in the field, and I'm curious to see what this this new setting looks like. Oh, that's not too bad. You know what? I actually might prefer that. I might prefer just keeping it in real time and not having that little slow motion. But anyway, I did make a little bit of an adjustment to our dude's equipment and stuff like that. You know, he's got to look good to play terrible. This is really bad, but also I can't really see the ball. Like that's a significant factor in this one. Okay, we're batting lefty this time. That means we got a new pitcher in. The sun has went down a little bit. This is where we start doing some things. Really, all I got to remind myself is to swing way earlier than I feel like I need to swing. And is that another base hit? If we can run it out, please run it out. We ran it out. I think that is a lot of what this is gonna look like, man. We're only really gonna get hits if we find little holes in the defense. I don't even know, like, hitting a home run, when's that gonna happen? I mean, like, dude, I consider myself good at this game. I think my track record backs it up. And we played that entire first episode, and I mean, a few at bats so far in this one. I haven't had a perfect swing yet. We have decent power with the equipment we have on, 64 power, but it's gonna be all on me to try and take one deep. And then don't forget the sliders for the power. That's one that's turned down. Hang on. No, that is hit so weak. 85 off the bat, and I'm sitting here saying, hang on. All right, well, hey, somehow we have a 2-game hitting streak in our first 2 games of the career. All right, well, moving right on to the next game of the series. We're at the same stadium during the day. The backdrop doesn't look as bad, though. I might be able to see the ball. I really need to get into the habit of doing this, actually. Before I see any pitches, I need to see what the dude's throwing and how fast it is. Oh my god, that one was actually smoked. Dude, I feel really good about that at bat. And that extends our hitting streak. We've gotten a hit in all 3 games so far. Dude, and look at this. And we're gonna score. We really got the inning going. Base hit, moving the guy to third. He gets driven in. We get driven in. We're actually contributing. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, changing that fielding setting actually makes fielding a lot more fun. Like, weirdly enough, I almost feel like I can see the ball off the bat better when there isn't that slow motion slowdown thing. All right, I'll take a walk, man. I think that was a 4-pitch walk too. Oh my god, and the manager wants me to steal. Uh-oh, lefty out there. I'm not taking a lead. Big leg kick. I got a good jump. And I'm in. We can swipe bags too, I guess. Dude, look, I'm fielding again. I'm so excited to get a ground ball. I'm actually going to show you more fielding. Look at me go. Okay, this is the first I'm seeing of this. Dynamic challenge. You know, I'm going to try this one. Contact swing for a hit. If I can do it, we get plus to our contact in 3 program stars, which I'm going to need to learn what that does. But now that means I got to press circle. Okay, well... Contact swing didn't really help me there, did it? Oh, we get one more chance though in this game. Bases loaded. You'd think this would be the situation where a dynamic challenge would appear. Okay, dude. Fastballs, like that one's 92. Any fastball so far, I think, is the toughest pitch. All right, but I think that's the first series in the books. I think if I remember right, that first series was only 3 games. We went 1 for 5 in every single game. So we're only batting 200, but that means we got a 3-game hit streak going. Oh, we've got a new loading screen here. We're on the bus. Why do those look like the comfiest seats I've ever seen? I need to sit in one. Okay, well, yeah, I still really haven't played Road to the Show since this whole screen became a thing. So at some point, I'm gonna need to learn what to do here, but I know you gotta like unlock perks. I think you unlock these skill sets. There's this program where I can unlock things. I think I'm gonna put off worrying about that though, because we still have to actually like unlock things before I can actually do anything with it. All right, well, next up, we got a 6-game series against the same team, and we're gonna be making our pitching debut in game 2 of the series. This is the first I'm seeing of the training screen. I guess let's just do the good old contact drill. I know this thing's been in the game long enough that I recognize it. Oh, are we actually hitting this time? It's not just sitting there on our phones? Last time I played this, our dude took a seat, went on his phone, and that was the drill. This makes a bit more sense. Okay, I think that just meant we got a silver. We got 7 seconds to go. Come on, I gotta get that gold, man. They're not throwing any in the reds. Did I not get it? Oh, well, what did that do? Is that really all the extra it did, was that little tiny bit? All right, well, we're still batting third, but the manager put us in the DH spot. So all that fun I was having fielding, not allowed to have that anymore. All right, we got our first at bat in the rain. This dude might throw some heat. Gets up to 97, it says. I really want to get my first perfect swing. I feel like that's like my biggest goal right now, but that also might not be a realistic goal to have, because like that's a slider that is a big deal too, is the timing. The timing window with the slider all the way down is so small that a perfect is even more perfect than it normally is. Well, that's not a perfect, but dude, I crushed that, and it's over his head. Is that our first extra base hit of the season? Dude's going home too. It's gonna be close. Oh, he's hosed. He's got 99 speed. He didn't score from first. I think he didn't know if it was gonna get down or not. But dude, a swing like that, hit that hard, all we need is a bit more lift on it, and a home run is possible. All right, well, our hitting streak is continued with that double, but I want to have our first multi-hit game. Okay, that's not a second hit, but it's a second time on base. At least I still have a decent eye. All right, well, we're still having a perfect day, technically. We're gonna have at least 2 more at-bats. We need to continue that, and we got a new goal. I mean, these two are basically the same, but this one's a bit more lenient, so I'll just get on base after taking the first pitch. So I guess I don't even swing. Okay. Yeah, that's a tough one. God, dude, that's only 92. 92! Like, on normal legend difficulty, I'll have trouble against 92 sometimes because it's too slow. I see fastball, I speed up the bat, and I'm way out in front of it. Oh my god, then I'm way out in front of the changeup. We had a good start to the game, but now back-to-back strikeouts, we're looking back to normal. Oh, and that's it. I mean, hey, still technically our best game yet. Got on base twice and hit a double. Now, though, it's time to take the bump. And in my one start in the Prospect Showcase, I went like 3 innings, 3 1/3 maybe. Gave up 8 earned runs. So let's see what we've got. That's a start. You know, I'm kind of already considering, though, changing my pitch mix. The only thing I'm really thinking about is swapping out the sinker for a cutter. And, well, we're gonna get a... No, we're not gonna get another out. Okay. I was gonna say, we're giving up a run, but at least we're getting out number 2. But no, we don't even get that. And wait, what did that pop up saying? Blown save? What about that was a blown save? Ooh! There's a double play. Dude smacked it, but hey, we'll take it. Oh, so we are hitting in games we pitch. We didn't do that in the showcase. Ah, that's a tough one. 3-2 count. That probably would have been ball 4 if I didn't swing, but you can't lay off of that one. All right, now back on the mound. And to finish my thought, I think when I was making my pitch mix, I kind of had Diamond Dynasty brain. And I thought, oh, we got to have a sinker. But come to think of it, against the CPU, I feel like the cutter is a more effective pitch. Are we gonna get a play made? Okay. Dude, I mean, honestly, we gave up that leadoff double on the first pitch, but since then, they haven't made great contact. Okay, there's more weak contact. Wait, they called it solid contact. What is this even saying? That was 78 off the bat. In what world is that solid contact? Maybe back when you're 12, if you can hit the ball 78 miles per hour off the bat, that's hitting it solid. You know, the funny thing is with the loadout or play style or whatever it's called that I picked, our strength is supposed to be getting strikeouts, but with the slider set, we're not going to get strikeouts. These guys are not going to chase and they're not going to swing and miss. Or they will. You know, that'll be a kind of fun sub challenge as part of this, is to see if I can get more pitching strikeouts than hitting strikeouts. Right now, we are way in the negative. Dude, I want punch outs on the curveball. That 12-6, you'd think it'd be a good pitch. Oh, fastball. Blown past him? Eh? Oh, we're on a streak. That's 3 punch outs in a row. Right after I was saying I was going to have trouble getting strikeouts. All right, but now we got to face the, I think, only one guy that's gotten a hit off me, and he's immediately going to have a weak flyout. I mean, again, it said solid contact, which it wasn't. That's a lie. Wow, and already another AB, even though we don't have a run on the board. God, dude, that's the challenge right now. You wouldn't think it would be, but hitting fastballs over the plate. That's the toughest thing for me right now, hitting wise. Okay, or picking up the knuckle curve also isn't too easy. I'm assuming they have the Ohtani rule in the game, where when you get taken out of the game pitching, you're still able to continue hitting. Because we also got to worry about keeping this hit streak alive to start our pro career. Dude, 4 strikeouts. I was not expecting this. And that's okay. I mean, again, they're calling that solid contact. It wasn't, but as long as I get outs, I'll take it. But dude, in that showcase, I would have assumed that all the player ratings, the attributes and stuff would have been lower than what we're seeing in our AA competition. So I was thinking this was going to be even more difficult. Oh, I guess also the equipment boosts weren't active in the showcase, but now they are. So all of our equipment that's boosting our ratings, that also is playing an effect. Didn't even think about that. And okay, caught looking isn't really how I envisioned my 12-6 strikeout, but I'll take that too. So yeah, I mean, I guess with the equipment, our Ks per 9 goes up to 74. So I guess that makes sense. This is AA. These are very low overall hitters. So 74 Ks per 9 is probably very high. Ah, okay, I think that's our first walk. We just missed the zone too. And nope, ground ball, but it's gonna find a spot. All right, well, we're in trouble now. 2 on, nobody out to start the 5th. 54 pitches in. Stamina's, you know, starting to get low. I think we only have 60 stamina rating, so like that's gonna run out pretty quickly. And there we go. Tried to sneak a fastball past him in, and that's what happens. On one swing, too. What looked like was like a really good start, a solid start, now isn't so good. 4 runs in 4 innings. Okay, we bounced back, though. We got a grounder. And, well, that was a perfect, but it's a grounder. Get me through this inning without giving anything more up. We can at least keep our ERA under 9. Okay, 1 more week left. How are they calling that solid contact? I don't understand that. I just want to know what constitutes weak contact at this point. All right, well, now we got to do something to help ourselves out at the plate, and we got to find a way to extend this hitting streak. Okay, and we did get subbed out on the mound, so our 5 innings was all we got. 4 allowed. I think 5 strikeouts, though. 5 or 6 strikeouts. It's not bad. This makes me think we are... Oh, no, we're not. Okay, we are still hitting. They do have that rule in the game. Good. Oh, my God. And then perfectly placed on the corner. We barely even get more strikeouts on the mound than we do at the plate in the game we pitch. I mean, that's just an unfortunate pitching line. 5 innings... 3 hits, 1 walk, but 4 earned runs. Every single base runner we allowed came around to score. All right, well, we got to have a rebound game here. We got to have a bounce back. And nope, that's hit right to him. Okay, no, that one's going to get down. Late again on that curve, but it worked out. Oh, and they want me to steal. Do I dare take a lead? Okay, I did take a lead. I think I got a good jump. And that wasn't even close. Oh, we got the bases loaded, though, here for this next AB, and we have the lead. Oh, my... Okay, I mean, if they keep throwing me... Okay, we did beat that out. If we keep getting thrown big looping curveballs in the zone, I think that's actually going to be good for me. That's just the one that I got to take the other way. I think I drove in a run there, too, actually, if we beat that out. They want me to steal again? Did you not see what happened last time? Okay, that was not a good jump. Yeah, and we're hosed again. Well, I got my big looping curveball in the zone. I've gotten it all 4 at bats, actually, and I'm only 1 for 4. So maybe that's not as good of a pitch to hit as I thought it would be. Is anything a good pitch to hit? All right, well, this is what, game 4 of the series now? We gotta do something. All right, what does this dude throw? Slow fastball. And I'm still late. Okay, another dynamic challenge. I am not power swinging. I don't really want a contact swing either, so I guess I'm stuck with this one. Can't chase anything. Oh! Well, that's not gonna drive in a run, but there's our hit for this one. All right, man, it's the same pitcher out there. He's shutting us down, but that means we get more at-bats against what's hopefully an easier pitcher to hit. Am I seeing that right? Every once in a while, and it's always the first pitch of an at-bat, there's been like a little stutter in the game. It makes hitting a little difficult. And, well, I timed that up. That would have been a very nice swing if I made a nice swing on it. And now we got to deal with a new guy who's got a fast sinker and 5 pitches. Yeah. You know, honestly, part of me is glad that I'm having as much trouble as I'm having, because I think this gives you guys a true sense of what it actually is we're trying to do here. Like, this is, I mean, it's impossible. I was not overselling that when I say this is an impossible set of sliders to play Road to the Show on. Oh my God, just make one good swing, please. Okay, well, I can't even check up on a pitch. This is what happens when we sell out on the fastball, I guess. Something's got to get figured out, is all I know. Oh! All right, I'm taking away the fastball. And then he throws the... You know, honestly, whatever. The CPU knows when I start sitting fastball, and that's when they throw the off-speed pitch. Doesn't make sense. There's no read your mind slider that I have turned up. Still, though, I think I'd rather be early on off-speed pitches than late on fastballs anymore. We gotta just... Main focus has to be on figuring out fastball timing. I mean, that's better. You know, the only problem, though, is if I need to speed up the bat and speed up the reaction time to try and be on fastballs, my eye is gonna get a lot worse. I'm gonna start swinging at worse pitches. Is that gonna get through? Okay. And did we drive in a run? We did. We're still good for 1 hit a game. Most of the time, it's not hit hard. It's not great contact, but we will find a way to get 1 through. And the manager wants me to steal again. Oh my God, he pitched before I even got the chance to take another lead off. Okay, I think that was a decent jump. We're in this time, okay. And then our hitter just strikes out anyway. That mattered. All right, bottom 9, we're down 1. And I recognize this guy's name, so that can't be good. Is that? Nope. I thought we had a chance at our first 2-hit game right there. And I think still the only game we didn't get a hit in was the game I pitched, which if there's any game to not hit well in, that's the one you have a good excuse for. Still funny though that like all these games with a hit still translates into an average under 200, and I'm right back to not being ready for the fastball. It's like I forgot what the strategy was supposed to be. Still just late on the fastball. I felt like the timing was on it. I swung before I got the chance to move the PCI. Left thumb's got to react early too. If there's any pitch I should be able to hit. Oh! Talk about if there's any pitch I should be able to hit. It is possible. A perfect swing is possible. A home run is possible. A no-doubter is possible. All it takes is to get a looping 70-something mile per hour curveball right down the middle. Oh, that was one of the most exciting things I've done in years. All right, and that is the end of the series. We get a phone call now. How am I feeling about this idea of going forward as a two-way player? It's interesting that they give you the chance to back out of it almost immediately. But no, for now, we're sticking with it. Oh, this is interesting though. What balance of play would you prefer? Pitch in the rotation and hit and field in between appearances, or focus mostly on hitting, but also pitch occasionally? Honestly, I think that's what I want to do, especially if this is something I want to play enough of to try and make it to the major leagues, but at the same time, wanting to play every game and do no simming, because that's kind of the whole point of the challenge, is to see what kind of numbers I can have. I think that's probably a good balance to not have quite as many starts. Do I see myself making spot starts or short relief appearances? Probably spot starts. I still want to start games, but yeah, maybe just once every couple weeks. So 9 games in the books. We have 8 hits, a 200 batting average. We went deep, but we also have 18 strikeouts. That's almost a 50% strikeout rate. And then in our 1 start on the mound, 7.2 ERA in 5 innings. And I know that wasn't quite the first month I was talking about, but I also didn't realize how long that was going to take. So I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end this one. But I think I'm going to have to find a bit of a different way to make these episodes so that I can actually make some progress through the seasons. That might just mean playing some on my own, maybe showing the highlights from like 3 weeks of games at the start of an episode, and then we'll play a week or a series, kind of like we did here. I don't know, but like I said, I want to see this idea through to see what kind of numbers we can have in a season. Can we progress through the minors? And based on episode 1, you guys seem to like the idea too, so let me know what you think of my idea of maybe playing 3 weeks on my own, showing you guys some highlights to start the episode, and then playing like a week's worth of games live like this one was. But anyways, make sure you've left a like if you enjoyed, and again, don't forget to leave a comment with your thoughts about what we just talked about. And finally, we're right on the cusp of 1 million subscribers, guys. Help me get there. But as always, thanks for watching, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time.